Hello sports fans. English duo Saracens Northampton's clash in the European Rugby Champions Cup on Saturday, and British Lion World Cup winner and Sky Sports Rugby Union expert Will Greenwood is here to tell us all about it. Will, just how good is this Saracens team?
Look, at the moment they're on fire. I think they're the most complete team in Europe, and that's talking about a quarter-final lineup that also includes last year's top 14 winners Stade Francais, Racing that has Dan Carter, Toulon who have Mitchell, Guiteau, Habana, Lobbe, Vermeulen. I mean, just an extraordinary array of talent. And yet Saracens' cohesion defensively and set-piece-wise, and now with the attacking threat which they offer, which has really come on leaps and bounds over the course of the last 12, 18 months, makes them a really wonderful side to watch. And alongside that, of course, I mean, 5 English teams in the quarter-final. It's a good quarter-final weekend for an English rugby fan.
Can Northampton stop them?
Well, of all the sides who have a half-decent record at Allianz Park, it is Northampton. They're just turned over by Wasps at the weekend, where they went on quite a defensive performance in an effort to try and stop the way Wasps played, and perhaps lost sight of the fact that they too can play. They tried to make it a bit of a dogfight. I think they'll have to be massive in the set-piece area, huge in the contact area, but they have to go and look to try and score points against Saracens. I think Saracens are in such good form now that at home on their 4G pitch, you can almost guarantee them picking up 25 to 28 points. So it means Northampton have got to score a heck of a lot of points. And their key might be a young novice who's the coach's son, Harry Malander, who has really transformed their seasons, rescued their Champions Cup campaign in the knockout, in the group pool stages, by a really barnstorming 12 position. What I assume by that is Jamie Roberts style, but also gives them a lot of width. They've got some really sharp players. The worry will be no Dylan Hartley injured, Kieran Brooks, another couple struggling with concussions, so we'll see if those two guys play. The form book here has Saracens relatively comfortably, but Northampton are a side that enjoy upsetting an apple cart.
So you mentioned a few names there. What are the big Saracens players we should be looking out for?
I mean, it really is difficult to pick names out. The Vunipola brothers, for starters, when they have their ball in hand. Schultz Brits, Jamie George had taken over the 2 jersey, unfortunately missed the back end of the Grand Slam with an injury at England training, but Brits slots back into there. You've got Itoje and Cruz, who were brilliant in Paris. Fraser is a 7 who wants to go on an England tour. Wigglesworth, possibly the best coordinator of a marshalling general in a French style scrum half. Farrell, brilliant. Barrett, Taylor, Bosch in the centre. Wiles, Ashton, Good, Ellery. I mean, really, they are a side who certainly aren't invincible, but they are a side now who, from the start of the season, I backed them to do the double, win the Aviva Premiership, and go on and lift the Champions Cup. And at the moment, I'm not cashing out.
Well, you've asked my next question. Can Saracens win it? Sounds like you're in favour of them.
I am, yeah. Look, I think I've lost track of the stats in the last 2 years, but I seem to remember that after 17 years of European Cup rugby, which means there'll be 17 lots of 4 quarterfinals, 68, 51 wins, 17 away wins. So 1 in 4. Where's my away win coming from this week? Really difficult to pick. Tigers against Stade Francais. I think Stade are struggling in the bottom end of the top 14, may have an eye on the top 14 and just getting back into Europe for next year with some domestic form. So Tigers to beat Stade Francais. Racing with Dan Carter. Yes, they were beaten by Toulon a couple of weeks ago. I don't think Toulon will repeat the feat, but that'll be a cracking fixture. And so looking forward to being in Paris on Sunday early evening, which we'll have. So where's the away win come from? Exeter have been to the Rico this year, won by 40 points against Wasps. Wasps in great form, but I think Exeter might be my away win if I had to choose an away win.
Fantastic. It's going to be a great weekend. You can watch Saracens vs Northampton on Saturday without contract on Now TV. Thanks very much, Will.
My pleasure. See you on Saturday.